Hello STEM engineers. This week and next week we're going to be learning about aeronautics. That is just a fancy word for flight. Hopefully you all received in your packets 2 papers and 2 paper clips. Save the bunny copter for next week's lesson and one of the paper clips, save those for next week. This week you're going to just be using the glider and one of the paper clips, and we're going to be watching the first Mystery Science video that I posted in Google Classroom. Now, there's 2 videos there because I have to apologize. 2 of my classes already did this lesson, and after those 2 classes I realized this would be a better lesson if I saved it until we could get outside and test them outdoors instead of testing them in the classroom. So if you are one of my Wednesday morning classes at Moore Street School, you can repeat the lesson or you can watch the other video that I posted in Google Classroom titled, How Close Could an Astronaut Get to the Sun? Now, during the glider activity, follow the directions for building the glider. When you get to this screen, you can stop following their directions and just start testing the glider to see how it works. So be careful when you're releasing your airplane because you want to make sure air is pushing the plane up under the wings. If you're pointed down when you release it, it's not going to fly very well. Now, the forces that allow a paper airplane to fly are the same ones that apply to real airplanes. A force is something that pushes or pulls on something. And when you throw a paper airplane into the air, you are giving that plane a push to move it forward. That type of force is called a thrust. Now, when the plane is flying forward, air is moving over and under the wings, providing an upward lift force on that plane. And at the same time, air is pushing back against the plane, slowing it down. We call that a drag force. Also, the weight of the plane also affects its flight as gravity pulls it down toward Earth. All of these forces affect how well a paper airplane is going to fly. Now, my older students can conduct some different experiments to see how different angles of releasing the airplane affect its flight, or you can add additional weights to the airplane to see how increasing the amount of drag affects the flight. Now, I didn't have any paper clips laying around my house, so I had to get a little creative. I think my son has used them all for his own experiments. So I was looking around my house and actually found bobby pins. Bobby pins can actually work to add weight or extra pieces of tape or more paper clips or even barrettes. But be careful as you're adding weight that you are adding it to the center of the plane. This is where I've been adding my bobby pins. Don't add it like out to the wing because then it's going to be unbalanced and it's not going to fly well. Okay, all right, have some fun with this one, and I will be back next week to tell you about our bunny copter experiment. Those of you who have done the bunny copters before, we're going to mix it up and do it a little bit differently this year. So looking forward to that next week. Have a great week. I forgot one more thing. Please leave a comment below or send me an email to let me know what it is that you're doing. You don't know how those have brightened my day. I go online every day on my YouTube channel and see if anybody has commented, and I'm trying to reply to every comment, and I'm reading your emails and seeing the pictures that your parents are sending me. So I love getting that kind of stuff, so please keep them coming. I'm really enjoying connecting with you that way and seeing what it is that you have been working on. So please comment below or send me an email, send me a picture, any way you want to communicate it. Thank you.